In this video, let's talk about why these two scenes in the Zootopia films feel so similar emotionally. The moment where Judy apologizes to Nick in the first movie, and the confession scene near the end of Zootopia 2. Both scenes show the emotional core of their relationship, and both happen after tension and pain build up between them. In the first movie, Judy and Nick form a really deep connection while working together on the case. They slowly change each other for the better. Nick helps Judy become more mature and understand the world outside of her optimistic perspective, while Judy helps Nick open himself up again after years of believing nobody truly cared about him.
If the world's only gonna see a fox as shifty and untrustworthy, there's no point in trying to be anything else.
Nick, you are so much more than that.
Their partnership becomes something genuinely special, which is why it hurts so much when Judy's comments about predators create a rift between them. For Nick, that moment was deeply personal because it made him feel like Judy saw him the same way everyone else always had. Even after everything they went through together, he thought she still viewed him through fear and prejudice.
You think I might try to eat you? I knew it. Just when I thought somebody actually believed in me, huh?
Judy realizes immediately how badly she messed up, and that's what leads to the emotional apology scene. She admits that he was right, calls herself a dumb bunny, and you can tell she genuinely hates what she did.
And you can walk away knowing that you were right all along. I really am just a dumb bunny.
Nick is clearly hurt during that scene, but Judy is the one who made the mistake, and he forgives her because that's simply the kind of person he is. The hug they share afterward makes the moment even more powerful because their friendship is finally being repaired. When we get to the second movie though, the emotions become even stronger because the conflict comes from both sides instead of just one. In the first film, Judy was mainly the one who caused the problem. In the second film, both Judy and Nick are forced to confront their flaws, fears, and the way they affect each other. Judy keeps throwing herself into dangerous situations without really slowing down to think about Nick's feelings or concerns. She's so focused on solving the case and doing what she believes is right that she often takes control of every decision without realizing how much pressure that puts on him. Nick spends most of the time following her and trying to protect her because he's terrified of losing her. Judy has become the most important person in his life, so every dangerous situation affects him emotionally in a much deeper way. That's what makes their dynamic in the second film so interesting. Judy absolutely cares about Nick, but her determination to solve the case sometimes blinds her to how reckless she's being. Nick also wants to solve the case, but his priority is constantly making sure Judy is safe. He thinks things through more carefully because his fear of losing her influences every decision he makes. So when they finally open up to each other near the end of the movie, both of them are finally admitting the emotional weight they've been carrying the entire time. During that confession scene between them, the emotions go much deeper because both Judy and Nick finally admit their mistakes and fears to each other without holding anything back. It's definitely the most emotional moment in the entire Zootopia franchise so far. In the first movie, Judy was the one who damaged the relationship because of her bias toward predators, and her apology to Nick was already an incredibly emotional scene. But the scene in the second film hits even harder because the emotional weight comes from both sides this time. Instead of only one character apologizing, both of them completely open up about what they've been feeling throughout the story. What makes this even more important is how much they grow after this moment. Their relationship reaches a completely different level of understanding by the end of the film. No matter what the creators decide to do with their relationship in the third film, it's obvious their bond is only going to become deeper from here. The first film was mainly about them learning to trust each other and understanding friendship. The second film pushes that further by showing them learning how to truly work together emotionally and stay on the same page even when their personalities clash. A third movie could take the relationship somewhere entirely new. Maybe it becomes romantic, maybe it develops in another direction, but the important thing is that the foundation has already been built through these emotional stages of their relationship.